Welcome, everybody, to your WrestleMania 41 Night 1 live reactions. We are going to be live for 5 straight matches here because, from what I understand, Tiffany Charlotte is semi main. And we will then go off the air until that match is over. And then we will go on the air probably during like entrances for Roman, Seth, Punk. But Jey Uso is making his way down through the freaking crowd here in Vegas. John?
Yes, I was gonna say that, he's got flag bearers, people waving Yeet flags. This stadium is fucking packed. We're in Yeet country.
Very elaborate entrance here for Jey.
Yes. But can he walk out of all of this revelry and energy and electricity as the world heavyweight champion? That's the question.
I gotta say, I don't know what's the track record at WrestleMania for people getting big special entrances like this. I mean, I'll never forget the day Rusev entered on a fucking tank and lost.
Exactly. I would say the record is not good. We'll have to see if Jay can turn that tide.
Yes, indeed. I'm also curious if maybe Gunta also gets a special entrance, but it doesn't really seem to fit his character, does it? Hello?
No, I'm just, yeah, I really didn't have anything to add. I more or less agree with you. As Jay, it's going to take a while for him to get to the ring. Holy crap. Yeah, the answer's here. Everybody's eating. I wonder what Gunther's entrance is going to be like. It's probably going to be far more muted than Jay's.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is Jay's big moment. Alicia Taylor over there yeeting with Jay even. That's
He
really
seems to be
cool.
behind Jay. Even commentary seems biased already.
Well, everyone but Barrett.
Yeah.
Hey, they always say that the curtain jerker of a big pay-per-view should be something that gets the crowd excited and gets the crowd really invested and engaged into the show immediately. No
Yes.
better way to do that than with a yeet session, right?
I definitely agree with you on that, partner. Absolutely.
Just gonna be a real crying shame when Jay doesn't win the title.
Damn, you're still, yeah, I mean, credit to you. You're sticking to your guns to the very end. There is the,
You know
show
what?
me
Hey,
the
I've been saying
ring.
that I think that Gunther's gonna retain, but I will have no sour grapes if he does, or if Gunther doesn't retain, I should say.
Yeah.
I want to turn my volume up just a smidge. Let me know if at any point you can hear the volume of my TV at all. It is kind of ironic that main event is written on the back of Jay's jacket and he's literally opening the show.
Yeah, dude, that whole thing. I'm like, yeah, Royal Rumble, when you say main event, I'm like, okay, so you're either actually main eventing or you're the curtain jerker.
This is the moment where I long for Gunther's original theme. And I
Yes,
also just have to say, I feel like I love that the image of him with that white against his back, that alone is just such a stunning visual and so aesthetic in its own right that he doesn't need a special entrance to create a moment for himself at Mania.
exactly. And plus, it's just typical. Like it fits so perfectly with Gunther's character as a throwback and everything that he would be more muted because he feels like all this pageantry, all this ballyhoo, it's a blight upon the industry. So
Yep.
I like that Gunther's just doing it. He's like, no, just give me the usual entrance.
Who just did the Savage impression? That was pretty good.
I
Was that
don't know.
might have been Barrett?
Might have been.
Might have even been Pat. That would have been wild.
Superior Paul saying Ashton looking up Triple A's absolute shitter of a roster, and then WWE announcing the acquisition after was hilarious timing.
Yeah. Oh. You know what though? To be clear, I'm going to preface this by saying what I'm about to say doesn't justify what they did as a business decision. I still think it was a horrible decision. But from what I'm seeing, I shouldn't even say that. Arriving at my own conclusion, I think WWE did it more as a way to block AEW from working with AAA in the future than necessarily because WWE really wanted to work with, to own a AAA. Like I see it more as like an offensive maneuver in what WWE perceives to be a war with AEW than a legitimate business decision that they decided was actually best for their business, thinking about themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so, man. It's just crazy because like I feel like they've been trouncing AEW in the ratings across the board.
They don't
So
care,
like,
man. They don't give a shit if they're doing better. They don't want to do better. They want to be the only player on the board.
God, I can't believe I'm saying this in a kind of quasi defense of AEW, but this is exactly why we need to kill capitalism. Jesus Christ.
It's the one thing that I will not say bad about AEW is that like they do need to exist. I just wish that Tony Khan wasn't fucking running it.
Bell Gunther looking focused. He's not intimidated by Jey Uso. He's like, I bathed in your brother's blood, and I'll do it again with your blood. Fuck you.
Do me a favor before we really get into the hustle and bustle of this match and give me like a 3-second pause play.
Sure. All right.
Jay got to shake off the jitters. His arms got a sleeve thing on it, like a compression type sleeve.
Jay is gonna, want to have to protect that. Gunther's definitely gonna target it. And Jay, I like that Jay's not rushing him because he knows he's never beaten Gunther. I think this is their fourth matchup, and Jay is 0-3 against Gunther.
You're right that he's never beaten him, but there were, I believe, 2 instances where he had him beat and got screwed over by his own family interfering in the matches.
That is fair.
Maybe had him beat is generous because you never really know what Gunther's going to kick out of. But like, there were definitely at least one instance, if not two, where Jay had the upper hand on Gunther and then his family fucked him over.
That is fair. Yeah. I remember those instances. One was for the Intercontinental Championship when Jimmy rang the bell and gave Jay the impression he won. And then the other might have been King of the Ring. when Gunther got the sleeper on Jay and Jay passed out. Shoulder block. Shot by Gunther, but Jay trying to eat it. Jumping kick, yeah. Gunther kind of surveying everything, taking his time. Classic champion tactics.
Abel, are you asking our audience if they think they're dogs? Gunther has a shirt now that says, "Me performing for you is like reading Shakespeare to a dog."
Yeah, way to
And
rip
ever
off
since
ZSJ,
then,
by the way.
yeah. And ever since then, Abel's been referring to Gunther as Shakespeare for some reason. Jay had him and then collapsed under his weight. Oh my God, Abel. He just said, "Y'all are my dogs."
Oh my god, Abel, you're the cutest.
There we go.
Oh,
He
Shades of
got him.
WrestleMania 3. Jay's got all the
Splash.
momentum. Gunther has not been able to get out of
Okay.
the gate, which honestly shocks me. I thought Gunther would have been more. There we go. That's
Oh,
the
the
first
chop
really
off the
dominant move of
turnbuckle.
this match.
I say the chop on the turnbuckle, but it was also a chop off the turnbuckle. Oh man, I slay me.
Oh, Gunther looking to slay Jay, and he just started to take a great step forward in that goal with that fucking chop.
Nice chop by Gunta. Jay is struggling, man, under the weight of these
Yeah,
chops.
Jay had such a hot start, and that was just totally calmed down and cooled down,
The
courtesy of
chops
these
were the
chop.
difference maker, man. The chops have been really the momentum shifter in this match. The first one was the one that he chopped Jay off the top turnbuckle, and ever since then, that's really all the offense that Gunther's been getting is just chops. He's just chopping him over and over. But that's enough because it takes the wind out of Jay. He can't recover and catch his breath.
Gunther now just smothering Jay at this point, crowding him. Oh, spear.
You know that's not going to get it done. It would
Gunther
have been
kicks out.
hilarious if it did, though. I would have popped. All that shit. And the match ends in 8 minutes after one spear. Like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, that would be insane. Gunther, you thought Sammy beating him in kayfabe gave him a complex? Nah, he'd really be thinking, do I even still lace up these boots?
Top rope. No, middle rope superplex there by Gunta. Here comes the fucking kaiju drop kick.
Got it.
Yes.
He got it. He's looking for the power bomb early.
Holy shit. Can you imagine if he just ended it here? Jay's going to escape. No, he's not. Oh my God. That's not going to
He'll
do it.
kick out
One
of the
power
first
bomb?
one.
Come on. No, yeah. Not one power bomb. There we go. Nice replay of the power bomb there. Oh, Kavaja Humphreys here, and they said that they can't thank WWE enough for promoting their favorite fighting game, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, which they can't wait to play in a few days. I gotta admit, I've literally never heard of any of the parts of that name of that game. I've never heard of Fatal Fury. I've never heard of City of the Wolves. I've never heard of any of that.
Yeah,
So
this is
I'm
literally my first time hearing any of it.
yeah, same. So yeah, that's really cool that we have someone in our audience who not only knows of it, but is literally their favorite fighting game. That's cool as hell. Stoked for you, Kavaja.
Nice head scissors by
Jay,
Jay.
nice Rana counter, spear again. No shot that gets the job done, but hey, we go for the Uso splash. We might have a chance. Crowd's rooting for him. Knees, Gunther, knees. Oh shit, he hit it. Is that he's gonna kick out?
I think he is. Yeah, he kicked out of Jimmy's on
Yep.
on Raw. What was it? 2 weeks ago
Yep.
or 3 weeks ago?
I really don't like how much WrestleMania matches have legitimately just become finisher fests. Like it's crazy that like even this match of all things is a fucking like finisher spam fest. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
God. Who's booking this shit? Is
Gunther,
Gunther? Oh, Gunther, really?
he's got champion's advantage here.
Yes, he does. Tope, he's gonna crack him with the. Oh my God! Holy hell! Oh my God! King Kong splash! He fucking
Got it.
got it. That's not gonna be it though. Jay's kicking out.
He should go immediately out of the sleeper. Yep, that's what he's thinking. Right into the
Oh,
sleeper.
MMA elbows. Shades of Bryan Danielson. Now we're in the sleeper. What do we think here, John? Do we think this is it? Do we think Jay escapes somehow?
I think he does escape, but I couldn't tell
Maybe.
you how from here because he's on the ground. The body scissors is cinched in.
Maybe,
Maybe he
maybe,
gets a little.
maybe Gunther loosens up the body scissors and Jay flips him over. No. Oh, Jay's gonna get to the ropes. He's really close. Is Gunther gonna rope him back? He's grabbing the arm. Oh wow! Jay has to flip him over and get him into a pinning predicament. No, Jay's escaping.
Jay's still in this hold though. Actually, no, it did.
Gunther
Okay, it did
relented.
break.
Oh, Jay got to the ropes. Bad camera work. That's rare for WWE.
And Gunther just wondering what he's got to do.
Knee there.
A hard knees too. Love
And
a
there's
chop.
another chop. Yes. Yes,
Lighten Jay
Gunther.
up here.
Jay gonna hit another spear here?
Possibly.
Oh my God. Thunderous overhand chop.
Another chop there.
Holy shit. The tattoos are covering the bruising. Because you can bet your ass that Jay's chest looks like fucking mincemeat right now, but you can't tell because of the tattoos.
Jay trying to fight through the pain. He's still smiling and laughing. Shot there to
Yep.
Gunther's face.
That uppercut. Oh, he's got his arm hooked now. He's keeping him up for the chops. He couldn't keep him up there. He fell off. You see, there's a section of the crowd that's into Gunther. That's funny.
Amazing.
There are people holding their fists up. Oh, shit. Nice overhead chop there by Jay. Knife edge there by Gunther. Headbutt by Jay. That's nice. Knife edge by Gunther.
Jay, another forearm to the face.
We're forearming now. Oh, strong style, baby. Strong style.
Oh, big lariat there by Gunther. Lariat though by Jay. There you go, Jay.
He slapped him. Boot by Gunther. Jay took Gunther off his feet with a lariat. Abel in chat said, somebody call Big Jim. Look at Jay's chest. You can get a good shot at Jay's chest there. He is bruised all the hell. He's got fucking welts and shit.
I can even see like how red it is just from the corner what they're letting us see. Jesus
between
Christ.
the tattoos, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Back into the sleeper here by Gunther. Oh, Jay escapes. German. When was the last time we saw Jay Uso do an actual wrestling move?
Glad to see Jay actually diversifying his offense for this match.
Yeah. Oh my god, Jay's chest is fucked. Low-key reminds me of Daniel Bryan in the Greatest Royal Rumble when Roddy Strong chopped the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Do you remember that at all?
I do actually remember that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Kaiju dropkick again. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Gunther's going to go for another powerbomb here.
I think Jay escapes with a DDT or something. Oh, Jay.
Wait, Jay's going to do a powerbomb.
Damn.
That was beautiful. He did a great job there and protected Gunther.
Big super kick.
Another super kick.
Another super kick. Gunther's got to fight.
Spear. That might do it. This might actually be it. If Jay hits this, I genuinely do think there's a chance that it's over.
They got it. That's it.
That's it. I'm going to say that's it. Wait, he's not going to the pin right away. Holy shit. He just flopped over. This is like slaying the dragon for Jay.
This is going to be on Gunther's back now. Gunther's still moving, though.
Jesus Christ. Is Gunther bleeding from the mouth?
He is, yeah.
Oh,
he's using the sleeper.
He's
taps.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Wow.
Gunther tapped to Jay Uso. That's insane. Well, there it is. Jay
Uso.
Once
tapped to Ilya. I honestly prefer him tapping to Jay than to Ilya. So
yeah, that's honestly 100%, dude, for sure. Holy shit.
If you would have told me Jay was going to win his first world title with a fucking sleeper submission, I never would have believed you.
Yeah. And also, I just have to say, main event Jay Uso is finally a nickname that we can actually justify.
Definitely.
Yeah. Goddamn. Good for Jay, man. That's really cool. I'm legitimately happy. I'm stoked that the mistakes and the little botches and stuff that he's been having over the last month or two, WWE didn't flinch. That didn't make them decide like to change course at all. I love that. That's fucking awesome. Good for them and good for Jay.
I still think Gunther's best Mania match in his personal career is the triple threat with Drew and Sheamus for the IC title. But this was a solid installment in his WrestleMania history. I'm glad that it was more like that second half of the match was much stronger than the first because I mean you saw again Jay doing lariats with Gunther. Jay did a power bomb that looked great, and that's another thing I wanted to say. I agree with you about the botches, but I love that he did new shit and he did it well. To me, that almost makes up for the botches he did have leading up to this, especially because he did the new stuff in the match that fucking mattered.
Can I also just say right now, Gunther title list, I don't give a shit who wins between Cody Rhodes and John Cena tomorrow night. All they are is a placeholder for when Gunther challenges for that title at SummerSlam.
Yes, definitely. Gunther as WWE champion is an agenda I can get fucking behind.
It'd be funny as fuck if he went for Money in the Bank too.
Really.
We don't really have any like really obvious Money in the Bank campaigns this year. If Gunther's in the match, he's my pick to win it. I have doubts about whether he'll be in the match or not, just because it's not really his style. But he is a heel after all, so he's allowed to be a hypocrite.
Oh, Jay Uso right now, and there's the fucking twin. Jesus Christ, couldn't let Jay have this moment to himself after you already screwed him out of a world title, you fucking bum. And there's the hug. Yippee.
And we also just established that there is only one world champion in the bloodline right now, and it's Jay fucking Uso.
Yeah, suck on that, Roman, you
Yeah.
MAGA supporting piece of shit.
Yeah, shouldn't he be the tribal chief right now, Roman?
Yeah, really, Roman.
Yeah, where's that Ulafala, pal? Oh, wait, you fucking gave it to Donald Trump.
Oh, God.
I heard that I saw the posts that they showed that video where I don't know who it was that was giving the Ulafala to Trump, but they called him the tribal commander in chief.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hate fascism. Uso's eating, though.
See, but like even this, I don't like because like Jay Uso is Jay fucking Uso. Like he never ever in his life expected to be a world champion, and yet here he is, having conquered Gunta, having slayed the fucking dragon. You would expect some kind of fucking emotion. You would expect like tears or at least like some kind of happiness, but no, he's just fucking eating.
Yeah,
Like,
that is fair.
yeah, like I don't like it at all. I feel like this is a waste of, or I guess a lack of a celebration. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It just seems really emotionless to me. It just seems
I
like
definitely like emotion in my babyface title wins for sure.
exactly. It feels like business as usual for Jay, and it absolutely fucking isn't.
Yeah, like I think about times like when Eddie won his fucking first and only WWE championship, how he fucking cried and jumped into the crowd. Like that's the energy I feed off of. Even Cena, who we knew was like definitely positioned to be the top guy, you could just kind of tell that like, oh man, they really see something in him. They're going all the way with him. And they ended JBL's like what was it, 7 or 9 month even title reign. He jumped into the crowd and was like fucking thrilled. Jay, it seems very muted the celebration actually. It's like, yeah, I'm world champion. It's cool. It's just what my family does. I wonder what our next match is going to be because we already knew that was going to be the opener.
Do you want me to just tell you the card order? Because I think I can probably just do that.
Yeah, I mean, if you can, absolutely, man. I'm not going to
Yeah.
say no to that.
All right. So up next, we should have War Raiders versus New Day.
Okay.
Then Jade Naomi.
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to that one.
Then L.A. Jacob.
Okay.
Then Phoenix El Grande Americano.
Really worried about that one, how they're going to book that one.
then Tiffany Charlotte, then Hall of Fame inductions, then Seth Punk Reigns.
So we'll get a nice break before Seth Punk Reigns if they're also doing like Hall of Fame, like, oh, these are all the people that were inducted last night kind of thing.
Yeah, probably at least like a half hour.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a decent match, but again, like I don't love my wrestling matches just being finisher spam, and that felt a
Yeah.
lot like finisher spam to me.
Well, that's why I felt like the latter half was better than the first half because it was far. It was like they got the finisher spam out of the way early, and then they did more like some strong style stuff with the lariats. Jay did a fucking German and a power bomb, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? That I could take. I wish that was pretty much the whole match. I wish it was like Jay fighting from the ground up, which he never really felt like an underdog in this. Um, which is a very different tone to take from his other matches that he's had with Gunther. And then he starts firing up and doing like this new shit. I feel like that would have been a better structure for me. It was a decent world title match, but as you could tell by my voice, like I didn't really turn up too much. And to be fair, I'm still kind of getting with it because I did get a nap in. We knew both of our sleeps would be fucked given the early start of today for us. But yeah, I think Jade Naomi, I'm really excited for that though, to be fair.
Would you say that that is the match you're looking most forward to for today's show?
Honestly, yeah, because the triple threat. I mean, triple threat should be really good though, with Punk, Roman, and Seth. Especially because I expect Heyman to be a serial cheater once again, and align with Seth Rollins. So
George Kittle wearing a Jey Uso shirt. He must have been happy about the result of that match.
hell yeah,
He'll be here in the Penta shirt tomorrow, I'm sure.
yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh look, heel New Day that became heel by shitting all over their best friend in a real life thing that he had happen to him that was fucking horrifying. Cool. I know it's not going to happen, but and I'm not making any edits like you did with the triple threat, changing your pick to Punk. I'm just going to put out in the universe since this is reactions. I hope Big E screws them out of this fucking match. Fuck you guys.
That'd be cool. They're advertising Switch 2 on TV now on Peacock. Wow.
Yeah, New Day, you are pretty fantastic. I can't deny that. I just hate that you're fucking heels. This is War Raider speaking now.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to kind of narrate this kind of stuff because I'm getting ads.
Oh yeah, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, we're still in the video package, brother. They're telling New Day that match they had like 2 weeks ago where they got DQ'd, or War Raiders actually got DQ'd, but then New Day used the chairs afterwards because they introduced the chairs in the first place. But they took the coward's way out. Oh, here we go. Pat immediately, these guys suck.
Yeah, I heard that. That was funny. Oh my god. What is this gear a tribute to?
This isn't
It's
Black
something
Panther.
DBZ related, I assume.
Maybe it's Dark Unicorns because you see those unicorns are looking awfully evil on the back.
What is Dark Unicorn? Is that in the anime that I don't know about?
Remember, they used to wear the unicorn horns and stuff in New Day when they were babyface. That was like one iteration of like babyface New Day was the unicorn horns and everything. So I don't know. Maybe it's kind of a callback, but a malevolent callback. Interesting stat there from commentary. New Day is 0-6 at Mania. Kofi is 2-13. Those records are abysmal. However, quality over quantity. One of those wins for Kofi was for the WWE Championship. That, of course, being against Daniel Bryan. We both picked New Day to win the tag titles, so
Yeah, because we are protecting ourselves emotionally by refusing to even uh, allow ourselves to believe that there's any possibility that Big E might show up, because that would be the only way that War Raiders would retain.
yeah. Here come War Raiders. That getup looks really dorky to me.
It looks so low rent, like third rate. Like it looks like it was made out of styrofoam or something, low key. Oh boy, here we go.
We're doing it.
Clash of Clans. I
Oh,
wonder if
New Day
that's
going right on the
why.
attack.
I wonder if that's why their entrance attire looked so whack. Maybe they were given it and it was meant to be like Clash of Clans cosplay.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, wow. That's great power there by Rowe. Um, yeah, great call there by Wade. They did get pancaked. Oh, Rowe got intercepted there with the forearm.
This is quite a size disadvantage for New Day.
Tag there to Kofi.
That was sick.
One, two, kick out.
Sorry.
Right to the gut there. Kofi with a famous, sir.
Yeah, wow. Damn, Kofi. Okay. Kofi is the fame asser.
Uh, nice front face lock.
Wait, no, Kofi's just an ass.
Nice knee there. I almost thought he was going to try and go for a rope ung DDT and Orton was going to sue somebody.
Call him stupid. Stupid. It's funny because that was originally Kofi that he said that to.
Yes.
Because Kofi wasn't staying down to line up for the punt. Oh, man. Are you seriously doing the fucking strut?
Yeah, maybe they're supporting Charlotte Flair tonight.
That made me feel young, honestly, because when I think of the strut, I think of Jeff Jarrett, not Ric Flair.
Yeah, okay, well, there you go.
Although I guess Ric Flair also had a run in the 2000s, so
It's crossbody there.
well, that looked painful.
Yeah, what a lariat right there to Xavier.
Way to get sat on, Kof.
Yeah, Ivor's always been a beast.
I mean, I know that there have been jokes made about Kofi's chest, but it is really concave now.
Yeah, absolutely. Bird chest bitch. Oh,
Who said that about him?
that one guy, the TikTok that Sean shared. I don't know the guy's name.
Oh,
But he
Albert
was
Curry,
very
right?
mad that they hurt Big E, as he
Yeah,
should be, because Big
yeah.
E is a wholesome being that we need to protect at all costs.
Did you call him a bean?
Yes. Double back elbow.
I don't know about the bean comment, but he is a very wholesome person. Wholesome being, maybe. I don't know about bean, though.
Yeah. Oh, Ivar scaling the ropes. Woods feeling it.
I know Big E was on the kickoff show,
Yes.
and he did the "Don't you dare be sour" that whole thing. I gotta admit, I missed it. Definitely missed it.
Bro intercepting Woods, and now I don't know if he was gonna try and like dragon flex him into the fucking turnbuckles. Trouble in
Trouble in
paradise.
Paradise on Eric. Oh, now Ivar. Kofi with the
Pendulum
pendulum
kick to
kick.
Ivar. Yep.
Did Kofi use that first, or did Christian? It was Christian, right?
Remember Christian using it first.
Oh my God, the fucking crescent moon kick. The spinning crescent moon kick by Ivar. I missed Ivar low key, and low key, even more specifically, I miss his matches with Bronson Reed.
Yeah,
Big man moonsault.
he got it. Oh, but there's Xavier.
He's gonna break the pin up.
That
Elbow
was a
drop.
beautiful elbow.
Yeah, X has nice ones. What the hell? I guess
He had an arm
arm,
draped over.
yeah, landed on top of Ivar. This moonsault looked a little, yeah, sus, a little iffy.
That elbow didn't though. That elbow hit its
Yeah,
mark
looked
perfectly.
very clean. Abel's in chat said, like the video if you wouldn't dare be sour.
Nice.
Oh man.
Paul Nelson like backbreaker. That was unique.
Yeah, he always does that. Hits the knee lift and then just screams in the guy's face.
Yeah.
It's like vintage Eric.
Oh, look at Kofi protecting Woods.
Cute. Oh, nope. Kofi tripped Ivar up
Nice boot there
by
to
X.
Eric.
Kofi
Tag there to
now in legal
Kofi.
and
They're going to
tags
try and finish
X back
Ivar off
in.
here.
I don't know if you know this, but X did tag in immediately after.
Yes. They're going to do that double stomp, double team. That's it. New champions, baby, right here.
That's it.
Once again, then they immediately go for those titles. So wait, this is New Day's first WrestleMania win, and it says heels. Wow.
X
I
is
guess it paid.
struggling.
That spin kick was beautiful by Ivar. I'm looking forward to our next match though, because it's a heel that I do care about, a heel that's 1000% justified in Naomi. Jade better proceed with caution. That's for damn sure. I'm saying this is proof positive that leaving Big E was the right thing to do. God damn it. Be screaming what now?
Nobody has sympathy for the fucking War Raiders. I'm sorry, but no one cares.
No.
No one is looking at those guys and being like, "Oh, poor babies. I'm so sorry you got cheated out of your titles." Jesus Christ.
And WWE has really exploded. They're doing games, they're buying other companies. It's everything right now. I always have to wonder if there'll come a time where they'll give WWE Studios another try, like, for like non-wrestling content, like movies and shit. Or if Triple H was like, no, that's a no go. Are you gonna transform into Jimmy Uso? No, that would have been interesting.
What's an oos? He said. Oh my god. Oh boy.
So, what have you thought of the show so far?
Eh,
I'm pretty much the same.
interesting. I thought you would have been higher on it just for the fact that you're higher on Jay Uso than me.
I did agree with you though about the muted celebration in the match. Honestly, their Saturday night's main event match might have been better than that one, and their other matches might have been better than that one too. That might have been their weakest match to me. It's never like Gunther tapping out, to be fair.
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
But that classic WWE title.
Michael Che. God. Oh fuck this guy.
Oh, fuck you, dude. You were one of the worst things about Twisters. And that's saying something because that whole movie's a bucket of fucking ass. You've used the weekend songs for years. Does he ever get a WrestleMania invite, or does he feel like he's too cool for this redneck fucking shit?
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, I wonder if Naomi's finally going to debut new music tonight.
Oh, interesting. I'm a little terrified because it's Def Rebel.
That's true. Don't make me wish I was deaf, because I don't have much capacity to be a rebel, unfortunately.
Maybe they're deaf and their gimmick is rebelling against your eardrums.
I guess so.
It would explain a lot, honestly. Drew, Drew McIntyre posted on X a picture of Millhouse on The Simpsons saying he's been eating for 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
Mark's wanting to know if we know who attacked Bailey. I don't think that we do.
No, we don't. I just assumed it was either Liv or Raquel. We're doing another mystery beatdown. We just solved the first one. Relax.
You know, it's sort of interesting because I had this weird idea where Bailey is, she got beat down, and then Lyra tries to go after the titles on her own, and Becky's music hits. She comes out to help Lyra win the tag titles. And then like Raw comes around, and Bailey shows up, and she's all angry, and she accuses Becky of attacking her. Becky's like, I didn't do it. If I did it, I would own up to it. I don't like you that much, Bailey. And it turns out that the actual beatdown wasn't done by Becky. She just took advantage of the situation. The beatdown was done by fucking Asuka.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, because Asuka never got a lick of revenge on Bailey for Bailey's, escape from damage control and then beating Io for the world title at Mania last year. And now Io is babyface. So, Asuka could have beef with both Bailey and Io at this point.
Yeah,
So I'm almost wondering if we might get like a Kabuki Warriors versus Bailey and Io feud this year, maybe?
yeah,
I would love that. Especially if tag titles were involved. And the best way to get the tag titles involved would be if Becky and Lyra held them, and then Asuka went on a rampage, beat the hell out of Bailey, maybe even took her out of action for like a month ish, a few weeks, just long enough for her and Kairi to capture the tag titles from Becky and Lyra. Then Becky sets her sights on Lyra's US title, and then Bailey can find her tag partner in Io and go after the Kabuki Warriors. I
yeah,
love everything about everything I just said.
yeah, yeah. I think that's a great idea.
Super Blue in chat said justice for Jade.
No.
Super Blue, you are the only person I know who is actually rooting for and cheering for Jade.
So Naomi's just not over, huh? Because I know you traverse like subreddit sometimes and like other. I think you're even a part of like another Discord that talks wrestling sometimes.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, they're just all behind Naomi.
I think most people can see the talent girth or dearth when it comes to Jade and how good Naomi has been.
Yeah, I'm really happy for Naomi. Even if she loses this, she is putting in the work. I'm telling you, she's my front runner right now for women's Money in the Bank. Of course, though, that's obviously going to be revised when we get to the fucking PLE and we have a field. But I just think I like it better when it goes to heels. I think she's the best heel for that briefcase.
Naomi has a cape.
And this is a new theme, I think. Yeah,
Does Naomi have boxing gloves on?
she might actually. Let me take a look. If the camera would pan down, I could get a better look.
Oh, no, no, she doesn't.
Naomi looking ready.
I hope Naomi took a few extra steps to secure this attire because it looks a little risky.
Superior Paul said, I'm rooting for Jade. He also said before that, imitating me, John, I feel sorry for Naomi. She's done no wrong, which is true, by the way. Meanwhile, Naomi grinning like the fucking Joker. Maybe she's just happy to be free, Paul. Maybe she's just happy to be free from other people's expectations and conceived notions of how she should be. I'd be
Abel in chat.
smiling like that too.
Abel in chat. Big Jim is the biggest cheerleader tonight. Yeah, that's true. He's cheering for his brother, which it worked because his brother won the world title, and now he's cheering for his wife in this match. What the fuck is this?
I think this is part of Jade Cargill's entrance because it's a WrestleMania
The
weather report.
storm, of course. Yeah, the storm is coming. We're really doing a cornball entrance for Jade.
Yeah, because it's not like she had enough aura and cool factor. Let's dim it down a bit with this entrance.
I am curious to see Jade's attire, though. Her attires are always fire. Is that fucking snow? Do they have a snow machine?
I think they do.
Oh, hell yeah. WWE's got to be praying that Disney doesn't catch on to the way that they present Jade because there's got to be some level of intellectual property, copyright, something going on here. Because, like, she's a black woman who dyes her hair white, cosplays as Storm from X-Men often, and is literally known as the Storm. Like, that's her nickname. There's no way that this wouldn't be a problem in court for WWE.
Maybe they came to some kind of silent agreement with Disney or something. Who knows? I mean, you're talking about two mega companies. I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm sure WWE could pay out whatever they would need. Yeah, we know who you are. She should have pushed you harder. Yeah, I love that scowl from Naomi. God, she's playing this so perfectly.
I know that we had a sort of somebody pointed out recently-ish that this is the first non-championship women's singles match at Mania since like the mid 2000s, and even then, that instance was like the Playboy Bunny pillow fight type thing from from like 20 years ago. It was like I think it was like was it like Ashley Massaro and Tori Wilson or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It might have been, I think it was Tori and someone else. I don't remember who. But yeah, like that's how far we've come. That these women actively hate each other. We have an actual blood feud between women that justified a WrestleMania match.
Form story too, because that story breathed for I think several months.
Oh
So
my god,
like,
yeah.
and that chamber beatdown on Jade's return really is one of the best moments of the year.
It was, you're right. Jesus Christ, Jade with the throttle.
I'd say, well, New Day versus War Raiders definitely felt more like a Raw match to me. This definitely justified its place on the Mania card. And Naomi, look, she understands. Jade's got the power advantage considerably, but Naomi's got that shrewd, wily veteran cunning. Nice forearm there to the face. Jade gonna reverse use that athleticism. Oh, back first into that
Damn.
barricade.
Naomi's using her athleticism to bump her ass off for Jade in this match.
As a good heel should. Look at Naomi wisely rolling out the other side. Ain't gonna be that easy, Jade.
She keeps running away from Jade, though. It makes her look like a coward. And now she raked the eyes. Duck. Kick. Nice.
Oh, I know. What's this going to be here? A facebuster?
Is she going to DDT her?
No. Yeah, facebuster.
Nice. Yeah, that looked really good.
I love how Naomi really took her time prepping the move, too, to get it exactly right and not do too much damage to Jade. Very nice. Jade stunned. Nice drop kick. I think that was to the knee, possibly. It looked low. That's right, Naomi. Beat her ass. Blockbuster off the steel steps. What an incredible performer.
Nice.
That's why this crowd doesn't deserve Naomi. They don't deserve to feel the glow. They missed their chance. They ruined it. Naomi stalking Jade. Now look at this. Headlock driver with the legs.
Hell yeah, that looked fantastic. It looked like Jade wasn't quite sure how to take it at first, but Naomi made her fucking take it.
Nice forearm there. Naomi asserting dominance. Nice knee to the face. What a leg drop. Count it, ref.
Very nice. One, no. Now she's going for the pin. 1, 2, and Jade kicks out.
Oh, oh, brilliant, Naomi. Brilliant. That ring acumen on full display. Oh, intercepted. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Jade.
Nice. She tilted the whirl and she broke the back. Yeah.
Yes, she did. Naomi. Nice interception by Jade. That was cool.
Yeah,
Running
she's a
jackhammer.
freak. Oh, yeah, and she did hit a jackhammer. You're ahead of me again.
What? How many pause? Whatever.
Not by much. Maybe like pause, play.
Checking Naomi up. Fireman's carry.
You're
Fireman's
still,
carry.
yeah. Did you ever pause play or did you?
I did.
Okay. You are still ahead of me. Just
Okay,
saw
tell
the
me
boot.
when Jade gets the boot.
I called it while you were talking.
Okay, yeah, so I wasn't even that ahead of you then.
I'm
You might
assuming
even
I'm
be a
going to
little
be
ahead of
ahead
me
of you
now.
now. Yeah.
You might be thinking about Jaded.
Jade, you have to let go. Yeah. Get
God,
the boot up,
Naomi's
Naomi.
brilliant.
Oh, elbow. Okay.
Yeah, just saw the elbow,
All right.
just to give you an idea.
Tell me when you see the crossbody.
Got it. Yeah, she caught it. Fallaway slam.
Yep, there it is. She's going to kip up, right? Yep. Clean as hell. Nice kick there by Naomi.
Yes. She's thinking maybe like a Frankensteiner. Seems like I
Yeah,
think
it
Jade's
has to
just
be.
gonna. No, victory roll bomb.
Sunset. Oh yeah, it would have been a victory roll bomb. Oh, into a nice. That was like a wheelbarrow bulldog.
Oh, Naomi, go.
Split-legged
Well, like a
moonsault.
moonsault. They
Nails
got
it.
it
Is that just it?
perfectly.
Jade kicks out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jade buries everyone's finish, even going back to TNA.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she kicked out of Athena's O face.
That sounds pretty criminal to me.
Yeah. Well, she kicked out of AQA's fucking shooting star, dude.
Yeah.
She was really bad for that division. And not
Yeah.
her, like, it's not like it was her fault, but like the way that she was booked made the whole division look bad.
Yeah.
Jaded, no, victory roll. Kick out.
Oh, Naomi, reverse submission.
Oh, baby.
Rings of Saturn?
Yeah. Kind of like a Gargano escape, actually. Is it the
Yeah, or
same
the
thing?
Batista bite, because Batista used to do this
Yeah.
whole too.
Yeah. Oh, transition? No, Jade is countering. The
Oh, this
power
could
of
this be
Jade
Jaded?
Cargill. Wow.
I feel like she's gonna throw Naomi, catch her, and do Jaded. No!
She
Oh,
power bombed her out
wow!
of that. That's crazy. Now we're going to do Jaded, and this is the match. That's it.
Say this, I think this is my favorite match of Mania Night 1 so far. I don't think it overstayed its welcome. I thought Naomi worked the heel stuff perfectly. I thought Jade's power spots looked good enough. In fact, that electric chair power bomb spot I thought was fantastic. Yeah, I think this is my favorite match so far on the show.
It's not a high bar, but I do think I agree with you. I do think that this was best match of the show so far. But to be fair, it's also only the third match in, and like the first match was kind of underwhelming with the finisher fest stuff, and the second match we were never really expecting much from anyway.
That is true on all counts.
I like War Raiders, man. I don't know. I think I like specifically Ivar way more as a solo act, more than I like them as a tag team at this point.
Yeah.
And I would probably never get behind Eric as a singles act just because I know about him.
Yeah.
Is next? I believe if I remember correctly, I said that up next was L.A. Knight and Jacob,
Yeah, that's correct.
and then I forget what the fifth match is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What other matches are on night one? I forget. Other than
Um,
okay, what is the only other match on night one other than Tiffany Charlotte and the Triple Threat the main event?
um, well, that I don't know.
Oh,
Because
It's Drag or Phoenix and El
Phoenix and
Grande.
yeah, El
Yeah, El
Grande
Grande Americano.
Americano.
Yep. Ay, ay, ay.
My God, Abel thirsty in the fucking chat. Abel said Jade can beat me up for free. I can take moves very well. You don't have to pay me or credit me. Just beat me up. It's fine. Damn, Abel.
Wow. It's funny
Son, do
because
we?
like low key same but Naomi.
Yeah, Abel, do we need to have the talk? I thought we could just skip that in our father-son development, but if we need to, I'm down.
Fuck. So I am just gonna put this out there. Even though that match between Naomi and Jade was decent, it was solid. Not gonna give it too much credit. It was all right. This entire show just feels like such a fucking drag to me because of how much shit they're throwing in between every match.
Yeah.
Is that just a me thing? Or are you with me?
No, I wish the pacing would be better as well. It feels like we have to do a lot of stuff in between matches, and the matches themselves don't really sate my palate, so to speak.
Yeah.
Um, Again, I do think Jade and Naomi. I'm very proud of both women, and especially Naomi. I thought she did wonderful in that spot. But yeah,
Oh, I recognize Lily Singh. Yeah. She used to be a YouTuber. I don't think she's still doing it, but I don't. Oh, that's little yeah, that's little boat. Holy shit! I didn't recognize him. Oh my god, bro! You know that song, that Kyle song, where they're like, "Man, fuck them kids, bro."
yeah, yeah,
That's him saying it. That's
amazing.
Lil Yachty that says that. That's literally him. It's like, man, fuck them kids, bro. That's so funny. Oh man, please, please let this be a squash, please. You guys need extra time for your Hall of Fame ceremony. This match needs to be 3 minutes tops.
You know that's not going to happen.
Shut your whore mouth. Let me have this.
Wow, I really didn't deserve that. You want to try that again?
Are we seriously doing this?
You really escalated it, to be fair.
Fine. I'm sorry.
Wow, that's the first time I've ever heard you apologize and
I
be
didn't
like,
think you would actually ask me to be apologizing for it. We say shit like that to each other all the time.
that is true. I'm just trying to steer you and steady you, man. We know that LA Knight's going to be competitive in this, and it's going to piss us both off. I mean, look at this self-marked shitter. He's never been more in love with himself.
I
Blame you
let
for
you
this,
have
Super Blue.
things. I let you have things. Why won't you let me have this?
You know what? Have it. But if it gets too much to bear, know that I will be here for you.
Thank you.
God, that show also sucks, by the way. Fuck, friends. It says Mid is this United States champion. He actually became a fitting United States champion, though, retroactively, because we have an absolute shitter for a president, even though he doesn't really want to be a president. He wants to be a fucking dictator. So LA Knight's the perfect champion for the Trump era, but if we want to get
Wait,
beyond it, it starts with Jacob Fatu.
who made that mid comment? Because I don't see it in chat.
No, wait. I've been saying things are mid. I've been saying like Friends was mid, and
Oh,
then LA Knight was mid.
yeah.
Nobody said mid in chat. This is just all me.
Oh, okay.
It's
I thought
just
you
me,
were. I thought you
Oos.
were reading. Nice.
No.
It's just me. Ooze. Just day one. It's just me. Ooze. So, what do you think of what you're seeing on the? Oh, wait, no, you're not actually. Never mind. You're not seeing ads. You're seeing content.
Yeah. Abel said that WWE is winning capitalism right now with all these sponsored matches and commercials. Yeah, it's so great. Imagine if we had an economy centered around need instead of profit. That would be just incredible. Wow. Shame I didn't live in that fucking world.
Though, I think about that, and it makes me wonder if we would even have anything like a pro wrestling product if we had a world centered around need instead of profit. Because who the fuck needs something like this?
Fair, but I think, while you can't necessarily classify enjoyment broadly as need, like, joy is an important part of life. I still feel like there would be wrestling somewhere. It would just be worker owned, which would be amazing.
I think like in this utopian world where we have all of our needs met and we don't need to escape reality through entertainment, I don't know if there would be something like pro wrestling or if it would be like more of a rare thing that people like do locally or yeah, I just don't know. I really don't know like what the face of that would look like. It's like I feel similar about sports too. Like would people even feel the need to compete with each other on that level if everyone's needs were met?
gonna say yes, but I can understand why you pressed the question. I almost wonder, like, when you frame it that way, I almost wonder if phenomena like pro wrestling exist so that we could psychically channel our own urge for aggression and this and that through the conduit of this entertainment. It's like, oh, I don't need to go and fight somebody, or, I don't need to take out my anger on the system. I think that's why Stone Cold was so successful. How many people were able to psychically channel their desire to bludgeon their fucking boss or fuck up their job through Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? There's definitely, I think, a deeper psychology at work with a lot of cultural products. Oh my God, that werewolf mask, Jacob is fucking ready. I don't like that Solo's coming out with him though. Go to the fucking back. He doesn't need you here.
He handed him the mask. And Solo's leaving. Yes. Let's fucking do this.
Yeah, say bye-bye to your United States title, LA Knight. You're fucking losing.
Super Blue, when Jacob Fatu wins this match without cheating even a lick, are you actually going to admit that he was the better man, or are you going to pull some bullshit and talk about how he wasn't ready?
I'm fully expecting the nah gifs in the Discord.
Abel, Abel in chat said, like the video of your team Jacob, and I ain't talking Twilight.
Damn.
I'm team Bella's dad. Because he really was left out in the cold in that movie. Actually, no, he should have been a more attentive father to know what his daughter was up to. I'm team no one. Fuck everyone in the Twilight series.
There you go.
Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. Just think, bro. Last year at WrestleMania, we never would have seen this coming.
No, we wouldn't have. You're
We're just
absolutely right
over a
about that.
year removed from not even like it's not even a thought in our mind that Jacob was going to be in WWE, much less in a singles match at the next year's WrestleMania. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Abel said, like the video if you're impressed with Ashton's Twilight lore knowledge.
Abel, we love you so much.
I have a baseline of knowledge, and I built upon that through conversations with Galatea about the IP. So yeah, I do have a decent amount of knowledge about it. She
Mike.
defends it. I don't think it's defensible. I
Oh,
genuinely
well,
think Twilight is slop.
here's the shitter.
What is this revving up nonsense? What the fuck?
I have no idea.
Overheat? Oh, it must be related to that game, that Fatal Fury game.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Man,
This
capitalism is everywhere.
this WrestleMania literally makes me feel like I'm living in the world of 15 million merits. It's bad.
Yeah, this WrestleMania just feels like one giant ad.
It feels like a capitalist dystopia.
With the mass deregulation coming, it's it's going to be reality very soon. This dystopia.
Too
3 days as
tough.
champion. That's 42 days too fucking long. I mean, granted, the
It's
best option would be not to give
44
us.
days too long, let's be real.
Yeah,
He should be a negative day United States champion. Never was.
yeah.
Superior Paul in chat's like, man, that sound guy got to drive that car 20 feet.
Greatest night of his life, I'm sure. Who the Oh, you're a senior master sergeant. Okay. Lil Nate.
Mom, look at which site you're on. Got a question for you, John, and I'm going to throw this to Super Blue too. Actually, it's a two-parter. First part, does LA Knight hit a BFT? Second part, does Jacob kick out of it?
Yes. And I'm going to say no kick out. I'm going to say a rope break, foot on the rope or hand on the rope.
I'm going to say yes and yes. I think Jacob kicks out of the BFT here.
I hope you're right, man.
I would love for Jacob to just get a squash, but you're probably right that it's going to be more competitive.
We're seeing it be more competitive already. LA Knight just got a neck breaker.
Nope, he countered it.
Yeah, look in the eyes of what charisma actually fucking looks like, you shitter. Fuck you, LA Knight. You didn't have to rip off anybody to do it either.
Pop-up Samoan
That
drop.
was an impeccable Samoan drop.
Yep.
Yeah, lesson one, LA Knight. When you call yourself talent, better be talented. And Jacob Fatu just proved that he is. You
The
know, you
crowd
talked about
also is super into Jacob, even though LA is the face.
um you said in our preview predictions that you worry that the yeet might be more over than Jey Uso is. It's exactly what I feel like is happening with LA Knight with the yeah stuff. That's in my mind far more over than he actually is. Get right to the midsection. How you breathing, fuckwad? Headbutt right to the midsection. Shoulder check there. Slingshot. Sunset flip.
Ooh.
Missed a drop there. Not necessarily a bonsai drop, but oh, nice crossbody
Nice.
counter.
Yeah. That was pretty slick.
Can't wait for that U.S. title to come home to Jacob Fatu. Then LA Knight could go back to feuding with his fucking splinters. Fucking stick ass.
Super Blue, what are you referring to as assault exactly? I really want to know.
I think he's still got his mind on that SmackDown where Jacob Fatu did moonsault spam and it was fucking glorious because LA Knight was writhing in agony. I think in that same midsection that's probably hurting from all those moonsaults. Yeah, wheeze, you fuck. I said
Fatu
twice.
chance.
Damn right. Thank you, Vegas.
Jacob misses a lariat. Drop kick to the knee there by Knight.
Of course, we have to let the shitter get a turn. It's my turn to get offense. Fuck
Is he gonna
you.
fucking tope? Oh, he drop kicked.
I looked like shit. Like everything else you do. Oh my god, Pat. Even you can't.
What a
Yes!
power slam counter. Beautiful.
Assert that dominance, Jacob. Cover. I know it was actually two, but let's not act like WWE hasn't fudged things before for the greater good.
You know what? That wasn't even a power slam. That looked more like a judo throw.
Yeah.
Like almost like a hip toss counter. Senton. Oh, but the knees. God damn it. Why is LA Knight, of all people, all of a sudden in this match the smartest wrestler alive?
I don't know.
He's countered so much of Jacob, and he's got like all of these little like clever little like vet like tricks up his sleeve. I
No,
don't get it.
Samoa, no.
Yeah, like what is this nonsense?
Crucifix
The cru-
driver also
when
looked like
the
shit.
fuck on earth has LA Knight ever done a crucifix driver? This is like those matches back in the 2010s where John Cena would randomly decide he's going to do a Hurricane Rana and it would look like shit, but it was just him trying to show people that he had a bigger moveset than the five moves of doom.
Maybe LA Knight has been hearing how many people think he's shit in the ring because he is. Oh no.
Oh shit, ring post. That was bad.
Ref, get in there. Can't believe I need the ref to look out for Jacob Fatu. This should have been a squash.
Abel had said LA Knight is evolving. Does that mean that the stick is going to evolve with him? Is it going to become an ass staff?
I was gonna say ass stab. I like that. I was gonna say fucking tree ass. Oh fuck
Oh, the
you.
inside out bump by Jacob. I love him. He's so good.
Yeah, Jacob is giving LA Knight far more than he deserves. I would be sandbagging this motherfucker. Miss. Fuck you.
He got it. That should be LA. That was such a good near fall by Jacob. Holy shit, what a pro. What I was about to say, though, is that that should be LA Knight's finisher right there. He says LA Knight. And as the crowd says, yeah, he jumps up and then goes into the elbow drop on a standing opponent. That should be his finisher. The BFT looks like shit and is a blatant ripoff of a Stone Cold Stunner. At least that looks unique and cool and is something that he does that it's not ripping anyone off.
Won't think that far ahead, bro. He has no mind for this business.
It's true.
LA Knight is like if Chad GPT decided to lace up a pair of fucking boots.
Oh my god, again. See, why is LA Knight wrestling like fucking Kushida?
He's still losing. Come on, Jacob. Elbow him hard in the fucking face. Dislocate that schnoz. There
Nice
you
back
go.
elbow. Jacob, what are you doing? Jacob. Jacob. What a fucking bump by Jacob. Jesus Christ. God. Holy shit, Jacob. You are really getting close there, brother. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Look at how close this fucking near fall was. I hope they show it on the replay. Yeah. No, they didn't. Okay. Oh my god, that near fall was so close though. Jesus Christ, Jacob. He sure as hell is making LA Knight look good though.
Yeah, you'll
Hip attack.
fail.
Super
Yes.
kick. Oh,
Hip
here we go.
attack.
Hip attack.
Back
He
that
got it.
ass up.
Beginning
Do it
of the end
again.
right there. LA's gonna. No. Hip attack number 2.
Damn.
He was trying to get up too.
Night, Andrew
Oh,
Neiman, because he just experienced some fucking whiplash. Oh,
beautiful
beautiful.
swanton. That's not going to be it though. He's going to kick out. Nice near fall by LA Knight. I'll give him credit. That was a good fake out.
I will say this because I don't watch LA Knight matches because, you know, self care and all that. This has definitely been better than, in my mind, the Knight's match with Logan Paul at, I believe, SummerSlam last year.
Oh god, yeah, that was dreadful. I remember that. That was so bad.
That was fucking horrid.
That's a really low bar to be fair. I'm low key thinking this might be my new match of the night, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, I don't blame you at all. Jacobs really put the work in, and LA Knight, I mean, he's kept up enough, I guess.
Super Blue, how is anyone cheating? What are you talking about?
He's unhinged, bro. Let him go. Split crowd here. Jacob Fatu, LA Knight, dual chance. Give these guys credit for something else too. Sincerely, this is the most vocal I've heard the crowd maybe since the opener because they were pretty
Moonsault?
dead for the tag titles.
What the hell? That was a fucking BFT. He got the rope. Yes.
Called
He
it.
got the fucking rope. You called that, bro. That is insane.
Which means LA Knight's losing. Say your goodbyes, Super Blue. Say them now. Now loud Fatu chants.
Dude, LA Knight just turned a Jacob Fatu moonsault into a BFT. What the fuck? And Fatu didn't get beat by it. That's
Yeah,
insane.
that ring positioning.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh!
Choke him. Choke
He's
him.
throttling him. Here are the flurry of
Tighten the
punches
grip.
tonight.
Fuck.
Oh, he super kicked his foot out.
Fuck you. Oh,
Dude, that senton was ill. Oh my god, I loved that.
finish him off.
Is this gonna be a Samoan drop? Yeah, for sure. Oh, what the fuck kind of bump was that, Knight? Jesus.
Moonsault time. It's
Yeah, this
over.
is it. Boom. Is it gonna be one or is he gonna keep going? He's gonna keep going. He's gonna keep fucking going. Two. That's
Night,
gonna do
night,
it.
night.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Yes, Jacob.
America is on the path to being saved. This was step one.
Hell yes. Jacob Fatu, United States champion.
Make the United States title great again. Oh, wait, we're now on the fucking path.
Bro, I wouldn't be so confident. Remember, again, the Samoans gave Trump an ulafala.
Oh, God. But you know, we shouldn't homogenize or treat the Samoans as a monolith. Maybe Jacob doesn't support Trump. We won't know. And maybe he'll keep his remarks to himself, which means I shouldn't project, which means I can enjoy this title reign regardless.
Jacob was unbelievable this match. This is like legitimately one of the most impressive carry jobs I have ever seen in a pro wrestling match. And here's the thing, it was to the degree that it made me think that maybe LA Knight's not that bad in the ring. That's how much of a carry job Jacob did here. Holy
Yeah.
shit, that was incredible.
If Jacob didn't cement his position as a future WrestleMania main eventer with this performance, then I don't have hope for anything. This was incredible. Congratulations to the rightful United States champion, Jacob Fatu. Super Blue is crashing the fuck out, and honestly, I'm here for it.
Oh my god, that was a fantastic performance from Jacob.
I'm glad that we decided not to skip this. I will say that too.
I agree. Yeah, that was a great call, man.
I think this coming Tuesday for Fave Fives at 5, Jacob Fatu might rank pretty highly on both of our lists after this performance. That was a hell of a match for him to have. Again, if that was his audition for future WrestleMania main eventer, I think he fucking crushed it. And one last time, fuck you, LA Knight. Oh, look, the fucking mascot for the Proud Boys. You're not Ezekiel Jackson. Fuck you.
What about Ezekiel Jackson?
Um, Cody was walking by a chef kneading dough, and he's like, people that know how to rise to the occasion. And we know Ezekiel Jackson's theme, part of it is rise to the occasion, do something amazing, because everything that I do, I dominate it. Abel, Braun for now. You know, I fully expect a title change with Dominic winning the Fatal 4-Way. Well, now this WrestleMania is getting progressively better. I thought Jade Naomi was solid. That U.S. title match is my new match of the night because Jacob fucking killed it. So let's see here. Let's keep it going. So wait a minute. Is Charlotte Tiffany next?
No, remember, we've got El Grande Americano.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that just because Ray got taken out. Yeah. And also because I'm really worried about that match. That's actually a match where my worry isn't, is it going to be good? Because I know it will be. It's how the hell do you book it where you don't really hurt anybody?
Americano wins by cheating.
I guess so, yeah. I said, like the video if you want John to sing Ezekiel Jackson's entire theme. Nobody wants that, Abel. You don't even want that. You think you want that, but you don't. I'm protecting you from your own desires.
Do you know the
Superior
lyrics
Paul.
to it?
Wait, I'm sorry, partner. What did you say?
Do you know all the lyrics to it?
No. And to be honest, I'm not going to learn.
No. I wasn't asking because I wanted you to learn. I was literally just asking, wondering if you had already memorized all the lyrics to it.
No, I've listened to that song a bunch of times, but I've only internalized some of the lyrics. I just wanted to say too, Superior Paul, way to bring it back because talking about that four-way, you said maybe this fatal four-way will be one of the 10 rather than the 9. God damn it, Superior Paul. I can't quit you though. You're perfect. You complete me. Oh God, Super Blue is already right back in the game. He said, wait a minute. LA Knight's now free to win either the IC or WWE title. Neither of those things is happening.
Super Blue. Oh, Super Blue.
Yeah, you might as well. You'd have a better chance of memorizing Drew McIntyre's old theme song because you're laboring under some broken dreams, son.
I knew most of the lyrics of that.
Nice. It is raining hard where I am right now. Probably because the skies are crying with joy that that U.S. title is no longer around LA Knight's shitty waist. Grande Americano. Oh my god, they did like fake photos and stuff of El Grande Americano. This is actually pretty epic. Holy shit, what?
Damn. This Little Caesars hot and ready pretzel crust pizza actually looks incredible.
Nice.
And it's only $7.
Wow. You know,
What
Little
a
Caesars
deal.
Little Caesars is actually pretty based as a company because I hear they take care
Yes.
of their workers,
Yep.
and they once gave shelter to Rosa Parks. The CEO did anyway. So yeah, Little Caesars gets a pass from me. Loaded mask, hell yeah, El Grande Americano.
I'm seeing coverage will resume shortly on Peacock.
I'm still seeing this video package for El Grande versus Phoenix.
Sure wish I could be seeing that.
Yeah, me too, bud. CNN ran an article about the hands-off protests happening today. I haven't heard anything about them all day, so I've been curious what the impact was.
Oh my god, El Grande Americano's coming out to a mariachi band.
It's pretty fucking epic.
I do love mariachi music, to be fair.
There he is. Go back to the Gulf of America. God damn it. Commentary actually correcting Alicia, so I won't blame Alicia for that. It makes sense why she would say Gulf of America, just given the gimmick, but yeah.
So wait, what did Alicia say?
He said Gulf of America.
Ah, well, damn.
Here comes Phoenix.
He's not even there, Mom. Nope, there was a rumor. It was in the White House. It was brought to him. What in the world is going on here?
I do not know.
There we go. Hey, Phoenix.
Hell yeah.
I was a little bit thrown off. Like, what the hell's going on here? Is this even actually Phoenix, or are they going to do a swerve and have it be someone else? But no, I recognize Phoenix even with the mask on.
You know what? If there's one really big positive about this, is that I hope that Phoenix has the kind of performance that Jacob just had and really wows this entire crowd and definitively makes his name at Mania right here, even in a loss.
I mean, bro, it's kind of funny because Chad was Penta's debut match in WWE, and now as El Grande Americano, he's Phoenix's WrestleMania debut.
Yeah.
That's a really fun little coincidence. It worked out super well. It's also kind of ironic that Chad has had so many incredible matches with luchadors, and yet his gimmick right now is basically like, "Hey, I don't know how to beat luchadors. I need to go on an excursion to Mexico." Oh, and there's El Hijo del Vikingo. I guess I'm just calling him Vikingo here.
Yes. Fuck you, Dana White.
Fuck you. Why is the crowd popping for this sack of shit? I
I don't know.
fucking hate him.
Who just kicked him?
Vikingo.
Oh, okay.
That's just going to be it, isn't it? No, okay.
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god. Holy hell, we're doing this.
Yeah, we are. Oh, kick there. Phoenix. Oh, Grande on the middle rope.
You're ahead of
Phoenix.
me
Oh
again
my
somehow.
god. What was that?
You are ahead of me again somehow.
My god.
Signpost should be fine here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find an appropriate one. Tell me when Phoenix kicks Grande in the face.
There.
Right.
Lucha
Oh,
rope
Phoenix.
shit, drop kick.
Beautiful Phoenix. Jesus Christ. He is so good.
Clean as fuck. That's kind of what I was like. Really? Oh my god, that was so sick. Yeah, that was kind of what I was alluding to though when we were hyping up Phoenix when we were initially talking about how excited we were for his debut is that like he does cool risky shit constantly and he's clean as hell and almost never botches.
Yeah.
Oh, what a deadlift. German
Oh my
throw.
god.
Wow. Did he say gracias?
I think so, yeah.
Of course, he says it in the most American way possible. Gracias.
Throw out of the ring.
What a
Nice interception with
counter.
the Northern Lights.
Yeah, that was sick. It is kind of weird though that Chad has a singlet that literally Phoenix would look right in. Like it looks like it could be a Phoenix singlet.
Yeah.
So like I feel like it's gonna confuse the crowd. Like he even has the tassels and everything that Phoenix has on his mask. Weird decision in my opinion.
Yeah.
That was a nice counter into an arm drag and the double stomp.
Oh, Phoenix. Nope. Duck. Super kick.
Was it? No. I thought that was a
Yeah,
throw.
Michael Cole
Oh,
just
here we
mentioned
go.
Lucha Underground
Rewind.
on commentary.
Super kick.
Got it. I just want to say again, Michael Cole did shout out Lucha Underground again on commentary, mentioning Phoenix, former Lucha Underground champion.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
Lucha Underground shouted out at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Oh my God, what a bump. That
Jesus
belly to
Christ.
belly by Chad or by Americano. I mean, we do know he's Chad, but or at least we assume he's Chad. We know he's Chad. Let's be real.
I mean, let's calm down with those accusations there. But El Grande getting up. Maybe thinking moonsault.
Moonsault. What the fuck? That was a 450 senton.
That was crazy. Can we get a replay of that? Yeah, we're gonna get a replay.
I've never seen that before.
Spot of the year
That was
contender for you.
actually insane. I'm adding that for sure.
Credit to El Grande Americano. What a fucking athlete.
Jesus. The
This is
fucking
why being
450.
serious,
Oh, oh,
given that we
oh.
really do believe. Oh,
Nice.
beautiful.
I don't remember what that move is called even.
I think they just called it a fire driver.
Oh, that's right. They just call it a fire driver because he doesn't do it between his legs, so it's not a
Yo,
fire
Phoenix's
thunder
back
driver.
is low-key kind of fucked up. You see the bruising on it? Holy shit.
Oh, I didn't
I
see
was gonna
that.
walk the ropes here.
Yep. Oh yeah,
Ankle
no.
lock, no.
Nice, smart. What the hell? This is where he's gonna add that metal plate to his forehead.
Phoenix, no.
The wind up. Nice Rana.
Beautiful. Oh my, everything this dude fucking does. Is he gonna hurt his
There
shin?
we go. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He did. He kicked the fucking plate. Yeah, that makes sense.
Very smart.
And meanwhile, Americano's just laying there. Oh, here we go. Ankle lock. This is gonna be the match right here.
Well, Phoenix
Wait,
tap.
it's the wrong ankle though. Phoenix kicked him with his right foot, and that's the one that's injured. This seems like a lack of attention to detail, which is a very un-Chad Gable-like thing to do.
Yeah.
You
Just
know, it
shows
looked
up.
like he tapped once there. He's gonna flip. Yeah. Oh, into a victory roll.
Hey, victory roll. No.
It should be Phoenix's right foot that's injured. He's no longer selling it. That's a headbutt, and it's just over. He's just out. Americano's gonna do a flying headbutt here to win.
That. Here we go. That's it.
1, 2, 3. Yep, makes sense. Abel in chat said maybe he decided to destroy both his ankles.
There you go.
We love you, Abel. You're great. Be nice if the AAA roster, or at least the ones that aren't problematic shitters, flooded the ring right now and beat the fuck out of Chad and unmasked him.
The ones that aren't problematic shitters, huh? How much of the roster would be fucking left?
I mean, maybe 4 or 5, and that's enough. You could get, you could get Commander, you could get Vikingo, you could get Laredo Kid in there, you could get Roosh in there. There's a decent amount. It's not many of them, but there are a few.
I still feel like the U.S. title's in the lead for my favorite match so far tonight, but that was solid. I had fun with that one.
I agree. This was
I mean,
I would place this. I think third. I think this. I would still. I would probably rank this just ever so slightly below Naomi Jade as well.
oh, interesting. Okay. I might agree with you. I'd have to mull that over a bit more.
It was just a little bit clunky for me, and it was really short. I think
Yeah.
there was some good stuff for sure, and I would definitely love like a 15+ minute fucking classic between these two, but it felt like it was on the shorter side. and the clunkiness of Chad's little metal plate, I don't know, kind of took away from it a little bit for me. But they had to do that because you have to protect Phoenix and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Vikingo helping Phoenix up. These guys are old friends. We know Phoenix is a former AAA roster member. They go way back, I would imagine. Is Vikingo going to turn on Phoenix here?
Low key thought about it because it's like you
No,
disgrace Lucha Libre. No,
they're
just
just
commercial, of
that's
course.
just it. I think we're done for now. That was our last match before Charlotte Tiffany. So I think that if you want to do an outro here, man, we can get out of here and we'll have a decent amount of time before the main event.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. We will be back for the main event. Interesting card for night one. Be sure to leave a like as you file out. Subscribe to the bell notification so you miss any of that 12 goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Blue Sky and Twitch. We are the best wrestling podcast in all the AWC, and we will be back for our main event in like a half hour or so. Take care, guys.